Welcome to the ArmaniTalks YouTube channel. I'm your host, ArmaniTalks. In this channel, I'm covering communication skills for you to level up your way with words and become much more articulate. In today's episode, I'm going to be talking about my favorite types of vacations. Cruises. Nothing beats a cruise in my worldview. Because I'm one of those guys that wants to relax when I go on vacation. You know what I don't want to do? I don't want to wait in long lines. I don't want to research where I'm going to eat, where I'm reading through paragraphs and paragraphs of Yelp reviews. I don't want to fight with customer support. I want a place where everything is somewhat set and I get to pick and choose what I want to do in order to relax. And that is where cruises come in clutch. The reason that I like cruises is for a vast amount of reasons, but allow me to give you a few. One reason is because the cruise, it has all the food that you need. You could get casual food and you can get the fancy food. I recall I was getting hot dogs in the cruises, and at night I would wear a suit and I would go to this fancy place. I would order a steak dinner. I'm thinking, man, this is going to cost a lot. Right after I'm done eating the dinner, I asked the waiter, how much? And he's like, nothing. It's on the house. So with cruises, you get amazing food and you don't have to keep going through all these different reviews. Everything is set up for you to just be hungry. You show up and you eat. That is one reason I love cruises. Another thing that I like is that it's relatively affordable. I don't like places where I spend a lot of money for no reason. With cruises, I've noticed it's literally the exact opposite, where I pay so little that I somewhat feel guilty, and I keep thinking, what's the catch? There was this one time I was going to go to Mexico, and I went on Groupon, and I saw this 4 to 5 day cruise to Mexico for like $80. I thought, $80? What's the catch? So I start to call them, and the cruise ship is like, there is no catch, sir. Just show up and have a great time. I go in the cruise, I have a great time, but I felt a little bad because I thought, I feel as though I should give the money to someone. I feel as though I robbed them. And that's when I found out that a lot of these cruise ships, they need to fill up the boat. Otherwise, they lose a lot of money. So they give you these deals because they want to fill up the boat. So it's not as though I'm taking something from them. It's more so a synergistic relationship. I fill up the boat and I, have a great experience. So it's super affordable, but it's not one of these affordable trips where you don't get your money's worth. You feel amazing afterwards, which brings me to the third point of why I love cruises. And that's because you get the best of all worlds. I know people that go to cruises that never leave the boat. They're like, why am I gonna leave? There's a water park here. I could do karaoke. I could do puzzles. I don't need to leave. So they stay on the ship, the boat, the entire time. While other people, they stay on the area for a long time. But once the cruise ship hits an island and stops there, a lot of the tourists, they get off and they explore the island. Bahamas, Mexico, Jamaica. So you get best of both worlds. You could either stay in the cruise ship the entire time, or you can explore, or you can do both. I always do both. I enjoy my time and all the events, magic shows, good food, karaoke on the cruise ship. And then once the cruise ship gets on an island, Bahamas, your boy is exploring the Bahamas. So that's another good thing. The fourth reason that I love a cruise is because everyone eventually starts to feel like family. Even if you're not talking to these people, what happens is when you are consistently around them, you will see that certain people have very similar interests as you. Where I'm a regular kind of guy. I don't need all the fancy food. Your boy, he could eat hot dogs in the day. He could eat hot dogs at night. And every now and then I'm eating some hot dogs at night in a cruise ship, and I will notice that there is someone else doing the same thing. I kind of look at him, he looks at me, and we're like, in many ways, bro, we're similar. We're cruise ship brothers. And we have not said a single word to each other. That goes on to show you that you can form this family-like vibe simply by being near someone for a long time. So these are the 4 reasons I love cruises. I can't wait for upcoming cruises. There are so much variety that you can experience. It is amazing. And if you have never done a cruise before, I highly recommend you try it out. It is my favorite types of vacation. If you enjoyed today's talk and you want to get more insights like this into traveling, communication, and emotional intelligence, be sure to sign up for the ArmaniTalks free daily newsletter. Every single day at 7 p.m. EST, I drop a brand new story to help you level up your way with words. Go on ArmaniTalks.com/newsletter and sign up today. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will catch you next time.